A new officer has been put in charge of the company, and unfortunately, this one is a proper glory hound. He wants us to attack an enemy strongpoint, frontally, just so that he can brag to his superiors about showing initiative. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. He has been promoted only recently, and this might be his first combat command. He seems to think that he is destined for greater things, and that the enemy will just play along with his plans. He will have to learn that the enemy should not be underestimated. I just hope that that bumbling baboon doesn't get us all killed. Hello there, and welcome to another mission in GHPC. Today I'm sitting in an M60 tank, which I really do enjoy. This tank is really funny looking with its huge commander's cupola. But not only do I enjoy sitting in this tank, I also really do enjoy playing GHPC. I'm really glad that I got into this game. It's really fun. So first things first, let me tell my platoon to come into a wedge formation. Gives us a little bit more flexibility. We have some M113s advancing with us, nice. Our mission for today is to attack an enemy strong point on the other side of this ridge.
GHPC, reverse left.
Oh, will you look at that?
Fire.
Let's engage with the 50 cal. But it's on fire, okay. Nice. That thing's dead. We're engaging an enemy strong point. I just called in my air support just in case. The good thing about the air support is they will look... Target! Drive up. Hit it. It's still up. Yeah, it's still up. Good, it's dead. The good thing about our air support is I can call it in and I don't have to be precise with the location. It will look for targets and then engage them. Do I see more enemy tanks anywhere? There's our M113s advancing. Okay, let's join them. They might be taking shots from something and shooting. There. Enemy tank. It's still up? Well, if it's still up, hit it again. Yeah, it's dead. Another tank. Don't have a good line of sight to it. There we go. That's dead. Enemy tank. Not sure if it's dead or not. Let's make sure. The hatches are closed, so I can't really tell. But it's not moving, so I think we're good. Still, it doesn't hurt to be sure. Our M113s have been messed up. I see exhaust smoke. Tanks advancing.
Tank identified. On the way.
Over. I got hit, but it's okay. Hit him. Let's go to the next one. We jumped him. Shit. Load heat, come on. He's done. Anything else? All M113s have been killed, that's not good. But my tanks are okay at least. Guys, come into a line formation. Come forward. Maximum firepower to the front. Somewhere doubt that this has been all. Do we know of any more tanks? We might. Let's drop a bit of artillery in front of us. Nothing to see so far. But I don't like this. I'm starting to understand why this mission is called Bumbling Baboons. We're attacking an enemy strong point frontally. That's just a terrible idea. That's just a really terrible idea.
Gunner D, tank! On! Identified.
Enemy tank.
Obstructed. On the way. Downfall. Incensor.
Well, that's not good.
Over! Target! Ceasefire!
I think he's dead. Let's still drive back a little bit. The artillery is obscuring our vision, and this M60 does not have thermals. Can I get in the low ground and attack through there? Guys, can you hold here? Hold here and keep the enemy under pressure, okay? Don't let him move away. Let me see if I can get down there in the low ground. And flank that bastard. I hope my artillery is obscuring his vision. Scanning that ridgeline. Nothing. Nothing yet. You know what this game needs? This game needs the ability to tell my guys where precisely they should go. Just by, you know, clicking somewhere. Just like in Steel Fury, by the way. That would be quite nice, to have that tactical option to order the guys around. Maybe that's possible and I just didn't find it yet. Okay, I'll advance to this low ground. Search for the final enemy tank that must be sitting somewhere. If I can flank it, it will be far easier to take it out than to attack frontally like a bumbling baboon. Because that's a bad idea. You don't do that kind of stuff if you can avoid it. Shit, there's so much stuff in the way. Not sure where the thing is. I don't like this. I really don't. I really don't. Do I follow that road? That should put me basically behind him, right? Or is he up in this tree line? Is that thing dead? Yeah, that must be the one that we hit numerous times. That's dead. But we are not done. Stay in the low ground. I can't catch sight of the enemy tank. But maybe this brings me behind it. Where are you? I could have my men join up. They would draw his fire. Maybe that is maybe that's a good idea.
Gunner coax, anti-tank! Target is lost!
Anti-tank, okay. So not a tank that is still somewhere here, but an anti-tank device. There. Shit, I don't have support anymore. Anti-tank, that means just something like an anti-tank launcher. I'm on the 50 kill. As soon as I see that thing, it's dying. But I don't... There! We got it. Oh boy, that's so hard to see. I'm telling you, infantry is a menace. Infantry really is a menace. I'm glad I took that thing out. Oh, that commander's cupola can move independently from the turret with the 50 kill. I didn't know that, that's nice. And this is also nice. Nice little picture. Oh, too low. There we go. Good. Let's go and have a look at the mission results. So this is a NATO win. We still lost some tanks. Let's have a look. I want to not only show the hits, I want to not only show what I was involved in, and fire support can be shown as well, of course. So here we have the first hit of the day. Blasting, one of my other M60s took this shot at just 200 meters and put an armor-piercing shell right through the side of this poor BRDM. I then continued to pepper it a little bit with 50 cal, but we are not showing that here. Then I am shooting at this distant tank here, a kilometer away. I'm putting a shell into the top of the turret. It does penetrate some, hits the gun breech and the autoloader, but other than that nothing is happening. I think, well, it looks to me like the commander took a little bit of damage as well there, but potentially that was just nicking his arm a little bit, maybe stopped by a vest or something like that. I put in another shell into the turret. This one goes straight through. Just goes straight through and hits some shells along the way, igniting a fire inside the vehicle. So that's done. Then we see an enemy T-72 putting a shell through one of our M113s, through the gunner to be precise. So he's taken out. Another one is being shot at by a tank. This time just the track is taken off. But then a shell hits this one, square on, a heat shell. That's just brutal. The driver is basically disintegrated. Another shell hits this one, kills the driver. And then we have me shooting at this T-72, shooting at the side of the turret here, penetrating and doing what to it? Not much. I mean, I take out the gunner. That's something. But other than that, not much. I try again, but this one is just ricocheting off. It's not penetrating really into the tank. The angle is too steep. One of the M113s gets taken out by heat shell. I put a shell in a different tank. And this one at 769 meters really goes straight through the turret armor here and penetrates into the tank. The gunner loses his arm and his leg and his torso, and the autoloader is a little bit damaged. Not sure if that was enough to take out the vehicle. I fire another shell at this tank here, once again at the side of the turret. I think I re-engaged this one because I wasn't sure if it's taken out or not. In any case, I hit the side of the turret, the shell penetrates, goes in, and the commander is not having a fun time. And the gun breech also takes the brunt of the hit here. Another shell hitting the same vehicle from me, penetrating the side of the turret, ricocheting at a very weird angle towards the driver down there. I mean, either the crew in this tank is at this point dead, or they have bailed out. They must be. Another shell into the side of the turret. And then I switch to a different target. I try to engage this T-55 as it is driving up here, but I just narrowly miss it. Doesn't matter though. Looks like the hatches are open, so by this point they have been hit by somebody else and they are bailing out. An M60 gets hit by one of the T-55s. And this is, you know, developers, if you're watching this, can you please include something like IDs for the different tanks? Because I can't say if this here is my tank or not. Maybe do it like Steel Fury did and have like call-out names for the tanks. Something like Jaguar, Tiger, etc. Give each tank a name, and then it should be easy to identify who is shooting at whom. In any case, this shell here hits the turret, nothing happens. I shoot at this T-55, hit the turret, and penetrate straight through, also straight through the ammunition that is housed in the rear of the turret. This thing goes up in flames. I take... no, that's not me, that's one of my guys taking a shot at this tank, hitting just the top of the turret, and the angle is so steep that the shell just ricochets off into the distance. Another one, same result. I mean, look at these things fly once they ricochet off the turret, how much kinetic energy they still have. Plop. Really, really far. So, the next shell that this tank receives is a bit better. Penetrates the turret and minces the commander. He's just completely destroyed. Very nice. One more shell hits, but this one also ricochets off the turret. Here I take a shot at something and hit a tree. What did I shoot at? I took a blind shot at this tank back here. Okay. Through the smoke and such. Another one of my tanks takes a better shot and actually penetrates the turret, hitting the guys inside. Fragments of the shell go a weird way, but it's alright. Then I fire at something. I think this was another blind shot at that tank in the distance. Yeah, it was. Another blind shot at him, going into the trees. What do we have here? Unknown. Oh, that's... ooh. That's artillery. That's an artillery shell impacting next to this tank. By this point it has already been destroyed, so... nice of the artillery to impact, but it's not doing anything. And that, my dear friends, that's it. I am not including the small caliber shots, because then there would be many. Yeah. I mean, we can just take a quick look. We killed that ATGM last, so let's just take a quick look at it like so. Here. Yeah, taking a bunch of shots at that thing. The majority missing. Bunch of shots low. Crazy amount of misses. Yeah, I just unloaded at this guy. Just trying to take out the weapon. And hitting it as well. Here I hit the weapon actually. Penetrated the missile tube. But also just lots of misses. Guess at some point I hit the guy on it, or he decided to run away. I don't know. In any case, we have done it. That was quite a fun mission, but a chaotic one. A really chaotic one. The enemy had a well-prepared position, and like bumbling baboons, we just stumbled into it. And we took some losses because of it. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this video as much as I did recording it, and that you are looking forward to the next one. Please let me know in the comments what you think of GHPC and what you think of me playing it so far, and if you want to see even more of it. For now, I bid you farewell, and I hope to see you again soon. Until then, have some really great days and goodbye.